Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in today's session we'll discuss about the number object. So in the previous sessions we have discussed about numbers, but in today's session we'll discuss about number object. See, coming to the number object, so it is completely different with the numbers. Okay, so if we are creating some variable, some x is equal to 10, so this x is of type number. Similarly, if you are declaring some variable with y is equal to some 2.5, this will also be of number. So one thing, how can we know whether the given variable is of which data type? That means either it is a number or a string. So for finding this one, we are having a small keyword called type of. So by using this type of, we can know what exactly the data type of the particular variable. So if you want to check the x, we have to go with type of x. So it will give either number or a string, or it's an object. Okay, a number, string or object, whatever it may be, the data type of this variable will be given here. So if you want to create a number object, then this number object can be created by using new keyword. Okay, so how to create a number object? Similarly, where x is equal to new number, n should be capital here, number of, give the value here, some 10. Right? Now the type of x is an object, it's not a number. In this case, the type of x is number, right? And in this case, type of x will be object. So objects will be created with the help of a new keyword, right? Now, if you compare these two things, okay, if you compare these two things, for example, consider y here, okay, consider y here. So x is equal to 10 and remove this one, x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 10. If you compare x is equal to y, x is equal to y, automatically this will return true because it will compare the values, okay. So the value of x is 10 here, and here also the value of y is 10, so x is equal to y is true. And if you go with triple is equal to, so here there is one more operator called triple is equal to, so triple is equal to, then it will return false because it will compare data types. So it will compare types. So here x type is number, y type is object. So both are different. So if you compare these two, we'll get the false as a result. And similarly, see, where z is equal to some new number of 10. So here you can observe, so here z is also an object, right? Z is also an object, y is object, z is object. And if you compare these two, y is equal to z, it will return false, and it will always return false because we can't compare the objects. So objects should not be compared. Okay, we can't compare the objects. So this is the difference between all these things. Okay, this is the difference between all these things. So is equal to, triple is equal to, and again equal to. So if both are values, then we have to use a double is equal to. If both are types, if you want to compare the types, we have to use a triple is equal to, and object should not be compared. Now let us move with the methods. So there are a few methods that can be applied on these numbers and the number objects. So now number methods, we'll go with the number methods. So one method we have seen in the previous session, that is a toString. So this toString will be returning the string from any other variable, right? So converts to string data type, for example, where x is equal to 10, here 10 is a number, so x dot toString, so s is a capital, right? S is a capital, it will return 10 as a string. Similarly, some float value can also be converted into a string, and also if you give any base value here, automatically it will convert from one number system to another number system, right? So this is one method, and the second method is toExponential. So here we have to give the value here, and whatever the value we are given, that will be applied to the number, and that number will be represented in a scientific manner, that means exponential, with the help of exponential, right? So I will show you an example by executing small code, and there is one more method called toFixed, and here also we have to give the value, so that the value will be taken consideration and it will be rounding up the number, right? For example, if a is equal to 5.4567, and if you are doing a dot toFixed, f is capital here, toFixed of 2, so only 2 decimals will be taken, up to 2 decimals. So a value becomes, after executing this one, 5.45. So 45 will be rounded, so 46 will be printed here. 46 will be printed. Okay, so 5.4567. So a dot toFixed of 2, that means it will round up to 2 values. So 45, it will display 46. Right? If you are giving 3, then 456. So it will print 457. It will round up the third, up to third value. So I will execute the program so that your doubts will be clarified, right? Now again there is one more function called toPrecision, and give the value, and this gives the length of the number, so how many digits should be accepted. For example, similarly, a is equal to 5.4567, and a dot toPrecision of 3, so it will return only 3. The length of the value should be 3, so it will return 5.45. So total values are 3. Okay, total number of the length of the number is 3. So this value represents the length of the number. Okay, if it is a 4, so automatically 456. So total length is 4. So like this, we can use this toPrecision to reduce or increase the value, the length of the number, right? So I will execute all these functions. These are the methods available, and I will execute all these methods by in the HTML code. We'll write some HTML code and I will execute all these things. And after the methods, now, so whatever the methods we are using, either toString or toFixed or toExponential or toPrecision, the return value will be in the form of string. Okay, so for example, some a is equal to 5.4567, and a dot toPrecision of 3, the result will be 5.45, and this is in the form of string. This will be in the form of string. So we need to convert into numbers. If you want to convert into numbers, there are some number conversions. So which will convert the variables to numbers. So for this we are having the functions called number, parseInt, parseFloat. Okay, so these functions will convert the variables to numbers. So for example, you take this one, and if you initialize it to any other variable, so b will be having some 5.45. if you pass this b here, automatically the data type of b will be number. The data type of variable b will be changed to number. So initially now, so whatever the value we are applied to the precision, the result will be in of string. And again, if you are passing the value to the number function or parseInt function or a parseFloat function, we will get the result as a number. So this will give the result as 5.45. It's a number. And if you give this here, it will return only 5. If you give here, it will return 5.445. Right? So like that, we can convert the variables to numbers by using one among these three functions: number function, parseInt, and a parseFloat. Right? And apart from these conversions, they are also having some properties, number properties. So for variables we can't apply these properties, for only the numbers we can apply the properties. So there are different properties, those are called number properties. Number properties. So this can be applied only for the numbers, right? So the first one is capital letters min underscore value. So this will return the minimum value that the JavaScript variable will hold. Okay. Second one is a maximum value, max underscore value. All are the capital letters. This will give the maximum value that a variable can store in JavaScript. Okay, that a variable can store in JavaScript, a maximum value and a minimum value. And the third one, positive underscore infinity. So this will return the infinity value. Infinity, that means divided by 0. Okay, so this is a plus, positive infinity. And next one is a negative infinity. All are capital letters. This will give negative infinity. See, for example, this is an example, 10 divided by 0. It will give the positive infinity. Minus 10 divided by 0. It will give the negative infinity. So this is a negative infinity. And the last one is nan. It is nothing but not a number. Not a number. So I think in the previous session we have gone through this nan, not a number. So if any expression is having a non-numeric string and it is applied to the arithmetic operations, then we'll get this not a number. Non-numeric string. That means the string should not contain any digits. Right? For example, some 10 divided by ABC. So this is a non-numeric string, but applying some arithmetic operation. Similarly, 10 plus, not the plus. So if you use a plus, automatically it will give the concatenation. 10 minus ABC. This will also give the not a number. Similarly, 10 into ABC. This will also return the not a number. But if you give 10 plus ABC, what's the result? In the previous session we have seen concatenation will be done. So 10 ABC will be the result here. In this case, only in the addition, arithmetic addition. So all the remaining cases will get the result as not a number, not a number. Right? So these are the number properties, and these properties are only valid for numbers. Okay, only valid for number object. It doesn't suitable for variables. It will not be applied for variables. Right? So hope you understood this one. So let us demonstrate. I will demonstrate all these things by executing a small HTML code. So let's move on to the system, so that if you are still having any doubts, all the doubts will be clarified once you see the program. Right? So let's move on to the system. Hello friends. So just now we have seen the number object. So how to create a number object and how it differs from the normal number, and then different methods available in this number object. And also we have seen different conversion functions. That means number function, parseInt function, and parseFloat, and also we have seen the properties of number object. Right now, let us demonstrate all these things by executing a small HTML code. So let us start writing the HTML code. So let us start with the HTML tags. So inside the HTML tag, we have to write the body. So inside the body, we can write the content. So body tag. So yeah, put the heading here. Just I will give the heading as number objects. Right now, so here I will write. Let us write the script here inside the body. So inside the script, we can write all the things. So first we will create a number, a normal number, and the number object. So in order to create a normal number, we can go with a where some x is equal to some 10 or 15, right? So let us take from 15, and let us create an object. So object is created with the help of a new keyword. So y is equal to some new keyword followed by the number, and whatever the number we are giving here, we have to pass. Now you can observe here, I have given the two things. Here x is a number and y is an object. So x is a variable and y is an object. So how to know whether x is a variable or object? That means how to know the type of that particular variable. So here we can have, we are having one keyword, that is a type of. So by using this type of statement, we can know whether the x or y or variables, the variables of particular data type. So let us check with that one. So for that, I will go with some z is equal to, sorry, so document dot write ln. So I will write some this function to print the output. So here I will go with the type of x, right? So I will write here type of x, right? Now, sorry, yeah, and then also write the same thing in order to know the type of y. Okay, type of y, type of y. So we'll get the data type of x and a data type of y here. Let us save this one with the help of numbers.html, right? So I will save this one the numbers.html. So you can find here, by executing this one, we'll get the data types. So you can observe here, type of x is number and type of y is object. So we'll take BR, okay, that means a break row. And also here I will include this one, because whatever the thing we are printing in the next lines, that will be printed in a new line. So just refresh it. So type of x is number and type of y is undefined. Sorry, here y4. Now you can observe type of y is object. So here x is having 15 and y is having 15, and if you are comparing the things, see, if you are comparing the things, write the same thing. See, x is equal to y. That means, so instead of writing here, just write x equal to y. Now what's the result? Observe here. So we'll get true. What's the result of here? It's a true. X is equal to y is true, right? So because here double is equal to is an equal is nothing but a relational operator. Whenever you are using this double is equal to, it checks the value. So value of x is 15 and y is 15. So it becomes true. And if you go with the triple is equal to, that implies it compares the types, not the values. Okay, so here type of x is integer number and type of y is object. Now we'll get the result as, sorry, see, I will copy the same thing and I will go with this next. So here we will go with the triple is equal to. Now the result will be false. The result is a false here. Okay, the result is a false here. So here the result is a false. Why it is false? Because we are using some triple is equal to, which means it compares the data types. Okay, if it is double equal to, it is a values. That values will be compared. If it is triple is equal to, the types will be compared. And one more thing, we can't compare the objects. So for example, you take the same thing, you take a one more variable here, some z, z is equal to 15, and also you can print the type of z. Okay, the type of z is nothing but an object, right? So type of z is an object because we are using some new. And if you compare the same thing, with z, y and z, okay, so you can observe here both are objects, right? Both are objects. So here I am comparing y and z. So even though both are objects, we'll get the result as false. Okay, because two objects can't be compared. So this point should be remembered. Two objects can't be compared, right? So this is a number object. So like this we can create an object. That means by using the new keyword. Now there are different methods available in number object. That is, first one is a toString. So already we have seen in the previous session, that is a toString. In order to convert from one base value to another base value, so that base value will be given as an argument to the toString function. So if you are not giving any argument there, the value will be converted into a string data type. So here you can observe x is nothing but a 15, and now where s is equal to write down x dot toString. So automatically s is a type of string. So 15 will be converted into a string type. So you can observe here. So here type of yes. You can observe here type of yes is a string. Okay. So yes x dot toString means whatever the number we are giving, either integer or a float, numerical value will be converted into a numeric string. It's a numeric string now, right? Then there is one more function called toExponential. So we can represent any value with the exponential form. See, you take the same thing, so where some e is equal to exponential, so we'll consider 15 itself, 50 x dot to exponential, right? And give the value to which it must be exponented. So 2, I'll give 2, and I will print e value here. So I will remove all these things. Okay, I will remove these things, and also yeah, I will remove these things so that there will be no confusion for you. So instead of giving here exponential form, it's nothing but e. So if you print e, we'll get the value in exponential form. You can observe here. See, exponential form 1.50 e plus 1, right? So representing the value in terms of exponential. If you go with the 3, you can observe here. So 3. This is a 3 precisions, right? 3 decimals with exponential value, right? So this is how we can convert any number to exponential form. Okay. Now there is one more function called fixed. toFixed function will returns a string, and it gives the number of decimals. It will restrict to the number of decimals. So if you go with where f is equal to, see, x dot toFixed of, give the number of decimals. Let us take some 3 decimals here, and let us print here. So I will execute here. So toFixed function, right? So I'll print here f. You can observe here toFixed is 15.000. So that means we are restricting to 3 decimals. So automatically 3 decimals will be added, right? So initially x value is 15, and now it is a 15.000 because we are restricting to the 3 decimals. If you go with the 6 decimals, automatically it will be printed with the 6 decimals. So if some where n is equal to 5.345678, 5.345678. Now if you restrict this one n dot toFixed with 3, so you can observe here the result is 5.346. 5.346. It will be rounding up. Okay, it will be rounding up to the 3 decimals. If you go with the 4 decimals, 5.3457 will get this one 57. See, you will get 3457. Right? So like this, in order to restrict with the decimal values, we will go with this toFixed function. And there is one more function called toPrecision. So total number of length, the length of the value can be restricted with the help of this precisions. Okay, P is equal to n dot toPrecision of, so if you consider this length, that means number of digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits are there. So here you can restrict with the 3 digits. You can restrict with the 3 digits. Now you can print the P value here. So see, precision function, and here instead of f we have to give P, and if you execute this one, you will get the value. The length of the number will be 3. And you can one important thing, the result of all these functions are string. So if you go with the exponential form, this is not a number, this is a string. And toFixed function, this is not a number, this is also a string. And toPrecision function, this is also a string. Right? See. And you can observe here. So see, I will let us check whether the type of this one. So type of P. Okay, type of P, and you can observe type of P. So type of P is a string. That means P means nothing but a precision function. The result of precision function is stored in P. So type of P is a string. And if it is F, that means toFixed function. So then also we'll get a string. And you can observe type of F is a string. And similarly exponential. So type of E, even type of E is also a string. You can observe here type of E is also a string. Right? So the result of all these number methods will be of string data type. Now there are a few functions in order to convert the variables to numbers. Now see, if you convert this number, let it be some a is equal to, where a is equal to number of, let us take some S, E, we'll go with the E, right? Let us check, okay, type of A and A. You can observe type of A is a number. So initially E is a string. So just now we have seen E is a string, and we are converting that string to a number by using a number function. This is a type, just like a type conversion, right? So by using this number function, the variables will be converted into a numbers. Okay, and also we can go with a parseInt and a parseFloat. See, where B is equal to, go with the parseInt of, let us take some F. And also you just go with one. So type of B, and here also go with the type of B, so that you can get the value, see, number. Okay, so that means we can convert any variable to a numbers. So we can use a parseInt or parseFloat or a number function. So if you print this B value, see, value of b br, right? Now let us check. See, value of b is 5. So initially value b parseInt of f, that means see toFixed function f value is this one 5.3457, but parseInt will convert the variable in integer value, okay, integer value. Similarly we can have the same thing in a float. C and float. So automatically we can check the value of C and C. So we are checking the type and the value of this one. So type of C is number and value of C is 5.3457 because it's a float. It's a float. So previously f is a string. Okay, previously the value of f is a string, right? But by using these functions number, parseInt and parseFloat, we can convert the numbers into variables into numbers. Okay, and then the last thing, that is properties. So we have also seen the properties for number method. So these properties are not valid for variables, not belongs to the variables. Okay, so we can't have the properties for variables. If it is a number object, then we can have the values. See, we have seen some 5 values, so 5 properties: minimum value, maximum value, positive infinity, negative infinity, and not a number. So let us check. So h1 number properties. I will write here. So document of this one I will print here. So here instead of this one, we'll check min value. So min value, in order to print the minimum value that a variable can accept is, so just we have to call with the help of number object, number dot min value. So you can observe here, sorry, right? So sorry, here we have to write in this format. So plus, right, document dot write ln. So you can have C. Okay, so this is a minimum value, right? Minimum value, this is the minimum value that an integer can the variable can accept. Okay, and similarly a maximum value. So what is the maximum value that JavaScript can accept? That is a max value, and the number dot max value. So we'll get the maximum value that JavaScript can accept. This is the maximum value, right? E plus 308, that is a scientific representation, that is 10 power 308. This is 10 power minus 324. This is the minimum value, this is the maximum value. And similarly positive infinity, positive infinity, let us check. Positive infinity, and same number dot same thing, positive infinity, right? So let us check. We'll get the positive infinity as infinity. And similarly negative infinity. So if it is negative infinity, minus infinity, we should get the minus infinity, right? So negative infinity, and here also we should get negative infinity. You can observe negative infinity means minus infinity, and there is one more property called not a number. So if any arithmetic operations, if any computations is having some non-numeric string, then automatically we'll get the not a number, right? So number dot nan, okay, nan. So we'll get is not a number. That means a non-numeric string. If you are performing any operations with a non-numeric string, we'll get this not a number, not a number, right? So these are the things we just covered in this session, that is about number objects, and then the number methods, and how to convert the variables to a numbers, and number properties. Okay, so all these things for number object, right? Hope you understood this thing. So if you are having any doubts regarding these number objects, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section, so that definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. And if you really understood my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.